Hey, what's up, fam? I'm here to talk to you today about Train to Busan. I recently saw this movie. This is an awesome movie, similar to World War Z. So if you like that movie, I would highly recommend it. The overall rating for this movie is 98% at Rotten Tomatoes and an 88% for the audience score. I think this movie overall left me with a good feeling. It's about this dad who is now trying to take his girl to see her mother for her birthday. And during this time, a zombie outbreak ends up happening. So you see this dad become a selfish person due to his business and what he does for a living. And he becomes more selfless. So he ends up helping people at the end. Overall, the zombie effects were similar to World War Z. However, there were a couple scenes in there where they had a deer die from roadkill and then come back, which was really cool. And the way they turned it to the zombies was really cool. Along the way, they meet a pregnant lady and her husband, and they try to go from the head of the train to the end of the train, just try to survive and avoid the zombies. I was a little disappointed, though, in the trailer because I thought this would have been a really good mix between zombies, kung fu, and comedy. Everything was there but the kung fu. So I was really a little caught off guard when the fight scene happened where the guys were armored up and they were about to take on the zombies and there was no karate action, because I thought that would have been a really good mix. And for me, when it comes to international movies, I like when it's dubbed. So I don't like to read the subtitles. I don't want to be distracted. I want to really see it, appreciate it, and get it all at one point. Let's see, what else can I say about this movie? Well, I got it obviously on sale for $12.99. So if you can get it for that price on Blu-ray, I would highly recommend it. Man, let's see. I got some notes on my phone here. So I already went through the plot. What was different about it, which was the zombies. The similar movie. So if you like World War Z, I would highly recommend it. The ratings. So would I buy, rent, or pass? I would definitely buy. This is definitely a rewatch movie with the family or during Halloween. If you're looking for something a little bit faster paced than World War Z, because that had a couple of slow parts. This one was fast throughout. Now, for people who don't mind spoilers, I'm going to go ahead and spoil the ending. So towards the end, they make it off the train, and everywhere is pretty much infected. So the dad ends up getting infected, and it was a really touching moment at the end because the daughter now had to leave the dad and go with the pregnant woman. And then towards the end, it was only the pregnant woman and the daughter. They end up going through this tunnel, which was very dark. At the end of the tunnel, though, they did not know there were soldiers who weren't affected, ready to shoot them. So the daughter ends up singing, and which prevented the soldiers from shooting them because they knew that they were alive and they weren't zombies. Which is really good twist to me, because in the beginning, the daughter told the dad, hey, I didn't sing at the play well. They poked fun of me because you weren't there. So to have that from the beginning and then connect it at the end was really good. And had a lot of symbolism, so I would definitely buy it. And again, this is Charles Wiggins talking about a horror movie.